Hello traders, good morning, good afternoon and good evening depending upon your time zone. My name is Mohammed Azim and welcome to ReadyForex.com New York Forex trading session. I'm going to present my Elliot Wave Analysis and Forex Forecast. I mainly use Elliot Wave to trade and forecast the market. I also teach Forex day trading systems and Elliot Wave as well. So if you are interested, you can check out my website. There are different ways to contact me. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to take a look at different currency pairs over here. And if you have any questions or if you need a forecast regarding any currency pair, just type inside the chat box and I will be happy to answer your questions related to trading. Okay, so let us take a look at some charts. So first thing first is the right now you see this is the euro dollar currency pair. This is the daily time frame. Okay, and at this point in time you see that price action is falling down, the euro dollar is going down. We got this nice drop in price action over here. Now whenever market is falling down, you always get a pullback. Okay, and this means the way I see, we got this double zigzag type scenario. So price is going to complete this leg and then it is most likely going to rise up. Okay, so let me adjust these trend lines. This is the bullish running triangle Elliott wave pattern right over here. Okay, so this is what I expect. Price action is most likely going to rise up, and it's a good idea to wait for a pullback and then look for a particular sell trade setup. Okay, so do not jump into the market with a sell trade. Wait for the market to show you a bullish rally. Okay, and then you could look for a sell trade. I would prefer to look for a sell instead of a buy because overall market is going down. Okay, next the 4 hour. So over here we got the support over here. Price action is almost testing this area. This is the support, and this support is telling me that market is now going to push here. Now if there are some aggressive buyers, if someone wants to do aggressive trading, then you could look for I would say potential trades. But for the time being, I would prefer not to look for a buy trade at this point in time, but I would prefer to look for a sell trade, sell setup. Okay, let's go over to some other charts. So we got the decline. This is what I was expecting, and if you draw a Fibonacci retracement level, we got 1 2 3. Okay, I think the way I see, we have a bottom in place in euro dollar, but I can't confirm right now. Let's go to a 15 minutes time frame. Okay, this looks like to me we got a nice corrective pattern, then an impulse wave started over here. 1 2 3 4. Okay, euro is probably going to drop one more time. Okay, Euro USD currency where it's probably going to drop one more time, then I think we're going to get a bottom. Okay, next let us take a look at US dollar index. It's rising up over here, and I was actually expecting a pullback. We got a small pullback. This pullback isn't enough, and the way I see market is going to show us a big pullback over here, something like this. It might happen tomorrow, maybe around the Asian market session. So we will see how it goes. Next one is the pound dollar. Now pound dollar actually took out the support level clearly. If you notice over here, this is a clear breakdown over here. So the way I see GBP USD currency pair is most likely going to rise up from these lows. Okay, I see some of my viewers have clicked the like button. Well, I appreciate. And if you like my analysis, at least what you can do is hit the like button. This provide me a support and appreciation. Okay, regarding the pound dollar. So pound dollar is most likely going to print a bottom. I actually expect quite a bullish leg over here, and it might happen on Friday, it might happen on Thursday. Okay, but look for, I would say, watch out for quick bullish leg in these pairs, in Euro USD and also in pound dollar. Next one is the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, as expected, I was expecting the market to drop, so we got the breakdown in price action over here in AUDUSD currency pair. Now, this is telling me that we are now going to look for some kind of a bullish leg in price action of AUD/USD currency pair, and then market is going to drop again. So a good idea is to wait for that pullback. If someone is interested in some kind of a buy trading opportunity or buy trade setup, then you can use the smaller time frame. At this point in time, market is so far going down, so the pullback is going to appear. Okay, if I redraw these lines, so here's the area. I expect a quick and swift bullish leg, and then market is going to drop even further. The Aussie dollar setup actually looks much better as compared to the euro dollar currency pair setup. Okay, next one is the NZDUSD. Okay, New Zealand dollar is approaching the 0.5902 level. If it's going to hit it or just touch it, that's going to be the end of an uptrend. Okay, so if price action is going to continue the decline, then that's going to be the end of an uptrend, and then wait for a pullback. Okay, and then market is going to drop even further. Currently, the pattern is still bullish, and market might find aggressive buyers above 0.5902 level. But if there's a condition that if price action is going to just even touch 0.5902 level, then the uptrend is over, it's done, it's finished. And what's going to happen next is, let's talk about it this way. So let's assume price action is going to drop more. It's going to hit the 0.5902 level. If this is going to happen, then I expect a bounce back up, which most of the people are, they're not expecting. They would probably sell over here, but market is already oversold. So if you try to sell over here, you're just asking yourself trouble. Wait for a pullback, assuming we are going to get a breakdown in price action below 0.5902 level. Okay, and then the NZD USD is going to drop more. Next, let us take a look at 4 hours. So 4-hour time frame, you see I was expecting a stop and reverse at 0.7. It took out, it sliced down over here, so it's probably going to drop even further. We'll see how it goes. Next one is the US dollar Swiss franc. Swiss franc is rising up, and I expect further upside in US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. The IC market is going to rise up more, and we might get a pullback, a decent size pullback over here in US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. So a good idea is to wait for a bear pullback in market, and then look for a potential buy trade setup. The aggressive approach is, if you want to sell, and if you do get a sell trigger, some kind of a pattern or up there, then you would probably look for a sell. I will see if I get one, but so far I don't have any sell setup in US dollar Swiss franc currency pair. Okay, next one is the spot gold. Now you see spot gold managed to break through this bullish trend line, but do not get fooled by this break. Market is most likely going to rise back up again. Okay, and all the sellers, all of the people, aggressively selling, uh, market is probably going to take out the stop losses first, and then it's to start the decline over here inside XAU USD pair. So the spot gold, I expect a quick bullish rally in gold. It might happen on Thursday or Friday, this coming Thursday, Friday, okay? And then expect a top and a drop, and then the XAU USD pair, the spot gold, is probably going to drop. So the breakout is there, but market doesn't move in a straight line fashion. You always get a pullback. Sometimes the retracements or the corrective patterns, they are small, sometimes they are big, but 100% of the time you always get a pullback. Now in a fast moving market, obviously you get a small pullback, but in a dull market the pullback is usually small. Okay, I hope you understand the idea. Okay, so if you take a look at US dollar, sorry, the XAU USD pair, I'm looking for the price action to rise up first, and then market is probably going to drop after that. Next one is the US dollar CAD currency pair. USD CAD, the way I see it's going up over here, and I'm actually looking for a pullback in price action of USD CAD. So far we're not getting a pullback, so probably on Thursday or Friday we will get this pullback. This is the daily, by the way. This is a long chart, so let's go over to a smaller one. Here's a clear breakout in price action above 1.3797 area, and the way I see that market is probably going to rise up a little bit more. However, wait for a pullback if you want to join the trend, the bullish trend over here. So wait for the pullback, and then look for another bullish leg in US dollar CAD currency pair. Okay, next one is, let's take a look at 1 hour. Okay, USD CAD 1 hour. I think I need to adjust this Fibonacci level. This looks like to me, by the way, third wave extension over here. Quite a steep rise in price action over here, and the way market is going up, it is also going to fall down with the same velocity as well. So the buyers, be careful. Market could give you a surprise anytime inside USD CAD currency pair. So I would prefer to wait for a pullback somewhere around the 0.32% Fibonacci retracement level. The Fibonacci levels, retracement levels, Fibonacci expansion levels, Fibonacci number sequence, they go hand in hand when you do the Elliot Wave analysis. So it's part of the Elliot Wave, I would say. Next one is the US dollar Japanese yen, which is trying to test and break above 149.17 area. Well, so far market is still below. We might even get this third false breakout as well. I mean, it's also possible. We have already seen 2 false breakouts, so who knows, maybe market tries to rise back up, fail to stay above this old high at 149.17, and create a false breakout and then drops back. This one also looks possible. So if you go over to a 4-hour time frame, price action is actually almost there to take out the old swing high, but it could fail as well. For those who are looking for a downside pattern or a bearish pattern, wait for the price action to break below 147.50 level. Once you get a breakdown in price action below 147.50 level, that would be a high probability indication that the US dollar versus Japanese yen is, it's going to drop, it wants to drop. But if price action just keep going up over here, then the trend is up obviously, and there's no need to fight the trend. Okay, the trend is up, so go with the flow of the market. Regarding the 5 minutes chart of USDJPY currency, we got this nice crossover. The rainbow just turned bullish, and if you check out the 15 minutes time frame, let's see, 15 minutes time frame, rainbow is bullish, but market is also falling down. Let's see if we do get a reversal over here. 1 hour time frame. Let us take a look at 1 hour chart. Okay, 1 hour chart of US dollar yen currency pair. The trend is still up, so we could get even further upside in USD yen currency pair as long as the trend is up. Obviously, you could look for potential buy trade setup. Trend is your friend, so follow the trend until it ends. So USDJPY, the way I see, as long as price action just keep printing higher swing highs and higher swing lows, it's an uptrend and we could get further upside. Next one is the GBPJPY currency pair. My preferred Elliot wave count is that GBPJPY is going to print a new high. This is the daily time frame over here. So the way I see, GBPJPY is most likely going to rise up, then expect a top and a drop over here. The alternative Elliott wave count is in white color, the plan B, which suggests that GBPJPY is going to drop from current levels. So the level that you should watch out for is the 195.33 area. If price action is going to breaks below 195.33 area, then we could say with high probability that the uptrend is over inside GBPJPY currency pair. So that's the forecast for the pound versus Japanese yen. Next one is the WTI crude oil. Regarding the WTI crude oil, you can notice that market is following the forecast and it did go up over here. So we got this nice bullish leg over here inside WTI crude oil. I expect a little bit more upside over here. I don't think this is the full corrective leg over here. The overall trend is down in higher time frame, but within these higher time frames we get the pullback. So right now we got a retest of this broken resistance level, which is now acting as a support area over here. So WTI crude oil, I think market is going to rise up more. Then expect a top and a drop. Next one is the spot silver XAUDUSD pair. Okay, so spot silver, so far we're getting a drop in price action of silver, and the way I see market is probably going to drop a little bit more to complete this bearish wave 4 leg. Now the spot gold is also going down. Okay, it's not a coincidence. Both the pairs, the XAUDUSD pair and the XAUUSD pair, both the metals, the spot gold and spot silver, both of them are falling down. So but we are going to get a pullback, which people do not expect. What I mean by that is market has dropped today, but probably tomorrow, maybe on Thursday or Friday, we are going to get a bullish leg inside spot silver, and then market is going to resume the downtrend. Okay, so wait for a quick bullish leg in price action of spot silver. So my forecast is on a short-term basis, we're going to get a quick bullish rally inside spot silver. Same goes with the spot gold. The spot gold is also going to fire up and kick out the stop losses of all the sellers first, and then market is going to start the decline. Okay, that's usually how it goes. Okay, I think I did manage to cover most of these trading instruments and these pairs. The euro dollar, let's go back to the chart of euro USD. So right over here, the spot currency pair, the euro USD, finding some nice support over here, down over here, and euro isn't going to stop the decline, but we might get maybe an undercut. What I mean by that is market is, it tries to drop a little bit more, just a little bit, when everyone starts thinking that it's no more a bullish market, we're most likely going to get a quick bullish leg inside euro dollar currency pair, probably or probably on Friday. Okay, so this is the kind of a move I'm expecting. And as far as the buy side is concerned, aggressive buyers may look for a potential buy trade if they get a trade setup. If you do not have a trade setup, if you don't have a bullish trade setup, obviously don't trade. Also, it's a little bit risky because euro might drop maybe 100 pips more lower, and then it's going to rise up 200 pips. So it's not a good idea to buy at the current market. You need to be very careful if you are looking for a buy trade over here. The major trend, the long-term trend, looks quite bearish inside euro dollar currency pair. Okay, any questions or comments? I can see that some other viewers, they also liked my live stream, and I appreciate that. So I think I have covered all of these pairs. If you have any other forex pair that you want me to analyze, just type inside the chat box and I will be happy to look it out and check it out, that particular trading instrument. Okay, let me give a 1 minute before I end the today's session. Let's see if you guys have any requests. Let's take a look at the public chat over here. Okay, regarding the 15 minutes time frame, euro is most likely going to drop more, one more time. Most people, they don't expect it, but I do. And then market is going to rise up quickly and swiftly, which most of the people do not expect. The pattern actually looks complete over here. This looks like to me kind of an ABC zigzag pattern. So if euro wants to drop, it has to go up a little bit before it resumes the downtrend, or we get a complete reversal as well, which is a little bit I would say less probability, but on a short-term basis it's a high probability that euro USD is going to rise up. Okay, we got some question over here. Okay, Donald is saying next support of Bitcoin in day, please. Okay, somehow my Bitcoin chart is not working at this point in time, but hopefully tomorrow when I do the London market session, I will share my analysis with you. On second thought, what I can do is I can upload a separate Bitcoin video, just about Bitcoin video, with my Elliot Wave analysis along with detailed Elliot Wave count and Elliot Wave forecast, that which way Bitcoin is probably going to move next for next coming trading hours. So watch out for that individual specific video, which I'm going to be uploading in about, I would say, in about 30 minutes time. Okay, check out, you will manage to see it under my video section, and this live stream, it will obviously go into the live stream section. Okay, I think that's enough for the time being from my side, and I appreciate uh, the people who have clicked the like button. So that's it from my side, and you are welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for today. So let me end today's session. And if you have any questions, if you want to communicate with me, check out my website as well. So have a nice day, and bye bye. See you.